Hi guys, it's your girl back again with another recipe of some awesome meal. This is biryani. I know. So I've been meaning to do a recording of this, and despite being alone, because I know I'm explaining this because I know you're going to be seeing some weird angles. I was doing this all alone. So yeah, this is a very simple recipe, straightforward. I know there are more advanced biryani recipes. We'll get to those, but this is the most simple one that you're going to find. So yeah, straight to it, and that's some rice. Those are 2 cups of rice. That's biryani rice. Yep, and then we have some potatoes cut into some big chunks. Then we have some hoho, capsicum, ukipenda. Yeah, some green pepper. Then we have some tomato paste. Then next we have some onions. Then we have some minced garlic and ginger. Then next we'll be having some tomatoes. These are 2 large tomatoes. And last but not least, we have some maziwa lala. Oops, I had an oopsie moment there, but yes, some maziwa lala, natural. Then we have some meat. Then next to the spices, that's cloves. Then we have some food color. Then we have some cumin and some pilau masala. So yep. So next, oh, like I was saying, there's something I've not explained well. That's some maziwa lala or buttermilk, or you can also use some natural yogurt. If you're using maziwa lala, it has to be unsweetened. So absolutely natural, no sugar in it. Straight there, we have some hot oil, and we'll be adding our onions direct to it, trying to fry our onions in some nice gold color. So that's our first step. So we'll leave them on just to turn a bit of color. Next, we'll go to the potatoes and add some color. This is orange food color. You can use orange food color or yellow food color, which you can find in any supermarket, in some small containers in the supermarket. Costs less than 25 shillings, I think. Yep. So our onions are ready and we got to take them out. These are steps that you want to be careful with because if you leave them on for too long, they're going to be bitter. So yeah, we set that aside and we use the same oil to fry our coated potatoes. These are very important step. I know someone may ask, why can't we just add them directly, to our mixture? It's because with this step, you're trying to coat them. You need them to have a hard crust. That way, you're going to make sure that it's not going to be mushy when you finally add to the stew. And also, it's going to have a very nice taste to eat. And of course, even appealing to the eye, hence the food color. Chakula inaanza kwa macho. So lazima uikule na macho kwanza before ifike kwa mdomo, literally. So yeah, you leave them on for a bit. You can choose, there's 2 ways to do this. You can choose to fry them just a bit until they coat and then you just, have the hard crust and then take them out. Or you can leave them on until they are well cooked. Mine, I left them on until they were well cooked to a point that at this point my boys were even eating them when they were just like this. So, but then if you choose to do like mine, you have to make sure once you add them to the stew, you add them in the last bits. I think I'll explain that better when you get to that point. So yeah, see how lovely that they're looking? I had to hide them from the boys, otherwise one ingemaliza yote. So same oil. You're going to scoop some. like 2 spoons. That's 2 large serving spoons. We're going to use the same oil to fry our rojo. Kwa biryani wanasema rojo Swahili rojo ya biryani ama ni whatever. Kiswahili is I know. But yeah, so we're going to add our minced garlic and ginger and just fry them for a bit. By a bit, I mean less than a minute, because when you leave them on for too long, again, they're going to taste, they're going to have that bitter taste, and also you're going to take away the aroma that you need to get to the rojo ama stew. Higher. Next, we're going to start adding our spices. That's our pilau masala. Then we'll be adding our cumin. And last but not least, we'll be adding our cloves powder. So one very important thing I have to mention, if you have whole spices, the better. Yani, whole spices are more spicier, more aroma. But now, the title of this recipe is simple and easy. So this is us making our lives easy with the powder form. But yes, if you have the whole ones, it's a plus. Trust me. So in we go with our meat and some salt. And we just fry for a bit. Just try to brown the meat kidogo like this, like that. Yup. Look at that. Wacha tu. Sinakaa tu mautamu hata kabla tufike kwa the next one. So we'll go in with our tomatoes. And next, we will koroga kidogo. Then we will be adding our capsicum. Niliwaambia msiache majina kubwa ziwatishe. Capsicum ni hoho. Yani green pepper. Msitishatishwe na majina kubwa. Ni vitu za kawaida mnajua. So our capsicum ndo zinaenda kuingilia pale next. Yep. Alrighty. There you go. So nili explain, mukiona angles funny hapa, mnajua nilikuwa camera guy stroke chef stroke kila kitu. So don't you worry about the angles and everything else. Tutalearn too. That's where my oopsie moment happened on my tomato paste. I spilled a bit of the mala in there. So msianze kuniuliza ni nini hiyo nilimix na nini na tomato paste. Ni mala ilimwagika huko. So yeah, see that? Tries to fry, giving them a bit of time. Ndo nyanya zinini kidogo. Since this is part of also where you get the rojo from ama yani your mix kidogo. So the more meat you're using, the more tomatoes you're going to add, the more capsicum you're going to add. So yeah, mine I was making a meal that was feeding how many people? 3 adults and 3 kids. So yep, ona, that is how it is coming. So yeah, that is me trying to sneak in my babies and show you what was going behind the camera, behind the scenes. Ile kelele ilikuwa inatoka hapo. Hey, that's why I'm doing a voiceover right now. Hey, but it's always a blast to have them in the kitchen with me. So I added 3 glasses of maziwa mala, buttermilk. Ukiwaiona mahali kumeandikwa buttermilk, usibabaike, ni maziwa lala. Sawa. If you can't get it, get some natural yogurt. And off we go and steam that. I covered it a bit. Unaiweka kwa moto kidogo, ina steam tu pole pole bila haraka. Just leave it a bit. So in with the same oil, we are frying our rice. Already washed and drained rice. So yeah, hii ina maneno mingi. So I just added some water and some salt and some oil, and that's it. And from there, just cover my rice and simmer. Eh? Nigoje ikauke maji. So that's my stew there. Inaiva hapo pole pole in some low heat, and it's all done. So by this point you want it to be thick, so hapo iko thick vizuri. The mala is well incorporated to the tomatoes, to the meat, and the meat at this point is very tender because of the maziwa lala, so because of the buttermilk. So in we go with our fried onions and our potatoes. So remember I told you, if you're going to go all through with your potatoes, then you're going to add them being the last thing. Sawa. And then for me, I will simmer for like 2 minutes because the potatoes are already done and I don't want them to be mashed. Sitaki zikuwe mushy mushy. So I'll just cover a bit for like 2 minutes. And also I don't want to drain off my stew, yani my rojo. So my rojo is done. My rojo is just mwah. At this point, ile aroma ilikuwa kwa nyumba mtu wangu. Hey, karibu tukule ikiwa hivyo bila mchele. So yeah, the rice is here. Maji imebaki tu kidogo before it's all drained. And so the next step, that is me to trying to frap it. Hey, frap it. Just so. Yes, 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 yes. That's me reminding you who I am and what my name is. Yeah. Yeah. So so next, that's our food color. Our orange color, we'll add a bit of water to it, like I am doing. Shake kidogo, shake kidogo. You know, swallow it up kidogo. Then you're going to add it to your rice to get that nice color, right? That is it. Imagine you're done. Imagine you're almost eating your biryani. Eh? Kidogo like this, you're having your biryani in your own home. So I want you guys to try out this recipe. This is part 1. When we get to part 2, we'll be more advanced. Sawa sawa. So you practice on this, mukwe mumeshika hii vizuri ndo tuingie part 2. Alright? So kisha eka the color, you fluff your rice with a fork. I got it right this time around. Ha ha ha. So you fluff your rice. Oh my god, what's happening today? Ulime muzito. So you do so with a fork. Yeah. Because if you go on doing it with a wooden spoon, itakuwa mashed. Look at that goodness. Oh. Mautamu. Do not forget I'm doing this voiceover after hii biryani imeisha kwa nyumba. So you can imagine, eh? It's amazing, right? Look at that. So thank you guys for being here. As always, I love you. Mwah!